How you doing, guys? We are back with another Halloween video. I'll have my Ahsoka review coming out on my Star Wars channel as soon as possible. And for my main channel, you'll be getting a Jurassic Park versus video. So please like this video and please subscribe. I know most of you aren't. And I've made 2 other Halloween videos you should watch before you watch this one. You can find them in my Halloween video playlist. Now, let's get into the video. The warrior is walking through the Arctic. Cold winds howl, and each step made by the warrior or the hyena is met with resistance. They both can barely feel anything, but they persist. They are approaching sea ice when they see that the snow was littered with the scarce remains of some musk oxen. The warrior looked down, and under his helmet, hints of worry were shown. He carried on. The warrior wore his bright golden armor, and wrapped around him was his blue cloak. The hyena's fur has grown much thicker throughout its journey to the north. They stepped on the sea ice. It was thick and strong, so they continued their journey. Night began, and it was even colder than before. The ice crackled with each step the creature took. This wouldn't stop it. It ran quickly over the ice. It needed to catch its prey off guard. Its panting was heavy, and its breath resembled a cloud of smoke. In its sight were 3 walruses. They were sleeping on the ice. They were near a break in the ice, so it needed to act quickly. It sprinted at them, and it hit one with its paw, instantly killing it. It then bit one's neck, breaking it. The other walrus stabbed the creature's back leg with its long tusks. The creature roared in anger. It echoed across the ice. The walrus tried to escape, but the creature picked it up and stood on its hind legs and slammed the walrus into the ice, breaking it. The walrus slowly swam away. The creature ran over the ice and jumped into the ice, breaking it. It grabbed the walrus and pulled it back up to the surface. It struck the walrus's stomach for the killing blow. The creature then began to eat. The warrior tracks the creature overnight, following its many footprints. Eventually, the footprints would stop because of how much it had snowed. So the hyena tracked the creature by picking up its scent. The warrior sharpened his blade with a rock. He hadn't had a good fight since he slayed a werewolf, but he grew tired. He had traveled many miles in not much time. He didn't have much energy. He carried on nonetheless. Somebody needed to be nature's guardian, and it just so happened to be him. Duty was what drove him. The hyena began to growl. The warrior heard the creature awake and growl, so he removed his cloak. He then saw it, the white bear. It was 7 feet tall on all 4s, and it weighed over 1.5 tons. It had many scars. It was clear that it had seen its fair share of battles. It stood on its hind legs, and it was 13 feet tall. It roared, and the warrior unsheathed his sword. The hyena bit at the bear's leg. The bear reached down to hit the hyena, but the warrior threw his sword into the bear's shoulder. The bear roared in pain. The warrior jumped onto the bear, pulling the sword out of it. The bear leaned forward, and the warrior fell off of him. It kicked the hyena off of its leg. The bear then swiped at the warrior, who was still on the ground. The warrior rolls backward and rises to his feet. The bear hits his legs and bites his armor, ripping some of it off. The warrior cuts the bear's chest and it scratches him. He yells out in pain. The bear goes in for a bite. When the hyena holds onto it with its strong jaws, the bear stands on 2 legs again, and the hyena lets go and bites its leg again. The warrior gets up and drop kicks the bear's leg, and it falls onto the ground. The bear scratches the ice and snow, and chunks of ice fly into the air. The hyena and the warrior both get out of the way of the ice. The bear gets up, and they all pause. The bear runs at the warrior, who goes around it and slices its side. The hyena follows the warrior and tears the cut open even more. The warrior slices the bear's leg. The bear breathes heavily and turns around and stands on its hind legs. It brings the warrior to the ground and goes for a bite to the head. The warrior puts his sword into the bear's mouth. To stop this, he then cuts off the bear's tongue. The bear tumbles backwards, and the warrior gets back up, and the warrior slices its throat. The warrior puts on his cloak to warm himself up, and he and the hyena head south. I hope you guys all enjoyed this Halloween video. It was a shorter video, but not every video needs to be a long one. Anyways, please like and subscribe. Also, check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.